Place now to hopefully slow the flow of oil from that destroyed oil rig in the Gulf of Mexico by the end of this week. Good afternoon. I'm Robert Hadlock.
And I'm Leslie Rohde. Many of those who rely on those waters to make a living think the long-range damage has already been done.
There is an uneasy tension along the Gulf Coast right now.
As of right now, we're doomed. Yeah, you're right.
So many here are so used to working. But this massive oil slick, sitting idle but damaging the waters and wildlife just off the shore, is forcing so many to wait.
Oh, your hands are tied.
Waiting to see when the winds will pick up and, along with the currents, where it will push this toxic mess. Waiting for crews to finish work on the latest project to try and cap the well. Waiting as teams stretch this protective barrier along an Alabama beach, and waiting for Louisiana parish leaders to push forward with their own plan.
Bottom line, our local leaders have stepped up. They've filled the gap. They've filled the void. What's important now is for BP to fund them, Coast Guard to approve them, so we can continue to do everything we can to protect our fragile wetlands, our fragile coastline.
A handful of fishermen are waiting to start work on the cleanup and for their first check from BP.
I mean, we're hanging on by a thread because we just recovered from Katrina. I don't know anybody that's not dead over their heads. I mean, we make it week to week. You're taking my weeks away now. What are we supposed to do?
Weeks of waiting and wondering what comes next.
We'll survive.
Right now, they're just waiting to see how.
The wait could soon be over when it comes to capping that well. Officials expect to have the dome in place by Thursday and say if it works, they could be pumping oil into a tanker by the weekend. Jay Gray, NBC News, Venice, Louisiana.